What is going on, college football degens? We are back with another test today. So we have the cutter ability. I struggled to figure this one out, and you'll see why in the testing. So this is going to be more of a discussion than it will be just like my normal formula of raw test results. Now, this isn't my first test on this ability. The first time I tried it, I was doing timing purposes and saw if it sped anything up, which it didn't. The second time, I was just trying to figure the ability out a little bit. And what would make it go off. The cutter ability is found on 4 wide receivers: elusive route runners, gadget, physical route runners, and route artists. And it's also found on 1 tight end, being the physical route runner. The description of this ability says it's a slight to ultimate improved cut moves when route running. Not versus man, not versus zone, but just when route running. Now, where I struggled with this video is on some routes, it works all of the time. It actually works when you don't even have the ability. You can see in this clip right here, this wide receiver does not have the ability, but yet they are continuously getting the animation for the cutter ability or to throw the defensive back off. And then on other routes, it seems like it never works. On this deep out route right here, you don't see it working. It's over and over and over. I tried to get this to work and it just would not proc, and it would not give me the separation that I thought. And on other routes, you only see it when you're running on platinum, and then it's still very subtle. But you'll see the difference with no ability and platinum here in a minute. So initially I ran out routes, and the out routes were working just fine. I saw separation. You can see the ability actually working, creating a large gap with the defensive back and the wide receiver. The problem I had is when I moved the ability to bronze and silver, it just didn't seem like it was working at all. And then it would work on gold and it would work on platinum, but it didn't work on the other 2 levels, and it worked when there was no ability. It just felt very sporadic, like it was very hit and miss. So I thought maybe it's the route. Maybe I need to try something else. On this one right here, you're going to see a post route. So one thing I can say with this cutter ability, it really gives you a different animation of setting up the defensive back to beat them with the wide receiver. You can see the wide receiver with no ability here. They're going to almost round their route off, and it's almost too smooth in the transition, which causes the defensive back to be able to jump the pass, and I threw multiple interceptions with this animation. Now, you have the platinum ability, and you can see the precise nature of the cut, and it almost freezes the defensive back, which allows me to fit that ball in there every single time on that post route. Moving on to other routes, like the slant route, it just doesn't feel worth it. As you see here, the defender freezes, and you're still trying to squeeze the pass in there regardless of the platinum cutter ability. I just wouldn't want to use it on a route like this. Another route that I thought was going to absolutely cook the defensive back was the zig route. So you can see it light up every time, but there's no separation. What's the point if it lights up and it's just too slow to get you separation? So my recommendation with this ability is really figuring out what you personally like to throw. What kind of passes, what kind of quarterback are you? Are you a RPO or are you a 7-step drop? If you like to get the ball downfield, I think this could be a really good ability. If you're all about RPOs, drags, slants, personally, I don't think I'd invest in this one. I don't think it's going to help you as much as you think it might. And I personally would put my points into an ability that's going to give me a little bit more bang for the buck if I am that very short route type quarterback or offensive coordinator or mindset. Now, for the tier ranking on this one, I think honestly it could go anywhere from A to C, and it really depends on you personally. So I'm going to put it in the B tier. I like to run the run and shoot when I am playing a passing type team. So this is something I would actually like, and it pushed me into the A tier. But if you're running what a lot of people do is a lot of drag routes, slants, I don't think it's going to help you that much as you might want it to. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it all. Give me feedback. What is the next one we're going to test? I think we're going to probably go into some gameplay on the next couple tests, and maybe we'll see something like Pocket Disruptor, Battering Ram, or Workhorse. All right, ODB out.